right, everybody. So I wanted to go over what your assignment is for today in English. I did get a question from Farad today about how to do this, but then I was disappointed when I went back in. You did not answer my post that I gave you, and you also just ended up turning it in blank, which is at this point unacceptable. A lot of you are doing that now, which I don't think is good because you will probably end up failing this marking period, which might end up making you fail for the year, which I don't want to have that happen. And also, too, I was going to mention I had this big long thing I was going to put on Google Classroom as like in the feed, in the news feed, and like this in the comments section, was that there is going to be summer school, so like if you fail, you might have to do summer school, and also too is the fact that we don't know what's going to look like in September for all of us. We might end up starting online again, virtually, and not go back into the building. We might be starting like this for your 9th grade classes next year. So, to me, my feeling is that why create new habits for you guys now and just automatically turn stuff in without getting credit, because you will fail 9th grade, and when you fail 9th grade, it's based on credits. So if you fail for the credits, you might not be able to graduate high school on time. So if you don't get enough credits in because you fail classes, you won't be able to graduate when you're in 12th grade and have to repeat another year of high school until you make up those credits that you failed. So I taught high school, so I know this. It's nothing new to me. I taught high school for 2 years. So I know what that's like. So I don't want you guys to start just turning in stuff without even doing it now. And then, God forbid, we have to do this in September. You guys still continue to do that, and then you end up failing 9th grade. So I don't want to see that happen. So that's my end of the rant. I'm going to go over the assignment for today. So today you're going to look at the TED Talk. Here's the link here. It's also in Google Classroom. It's a TED Talk video. It's about this little boy. His name is Burke. It's only 5 minutes, and 5 minutes and 8 seconds long. Not that long. And you have until Monday to turn this in, okay? So it's not like you have to get this all done today. It's due on Monday. So you have today, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday it's due Monday at night. So you have 4 days to get this assignment done. So there should be no excuse as to not completing this, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to watch that, and you also had to read, this is Wednesday's assignment, read Omnivore's Dilemma, those 3 pages. That was this assignment. You had to read these 3 pages. Now, I know this is a little tricky to read, but you also had the option to listen to me read it. And it's only 3 pages. So my video, it's only 5 minutes long. So literally the reading is 5 minutes. So you listen to that. You were supposed to do the assignment here, which was only 3 questions. That's it. Only 3 questions in order to do this assignment. So reading, you're going to put here, this is Omnivore's Dilemma, that's the reading. What is different about his writing in this section? So you don't have to put all of these in. I believe at the top I had put that you need to have 3 to 5 things listed in each column. So you only have to have 3. But you must do the type of appeal it is. Is it an ethos, pathos, or logos? Now remember, ethos, we had it, I think I have it down here. Or maybe I don't have it here, but I have it on the other section. So you guys, I went over this already. That was your lesson from Monday where you had to learn about ethos, pathos, and logos. All right, so pathos is when they base it off your emotions to persuade you. Logos is based off of logic, and ethos is based off of an expert, like an expert advice or an expert saying something to persuade you. Okay, so those are the 3 different types. So you have to do the type of appeal for each of these. So you have to have at least 3 of these filled in, and then have the ethos, pathos, or logos. You can either type it or you can highlight it. I don't care. Either way you choose, you guys can do it that way. All right, then you had to say what's the same from both. Now, if you read it, and if you watch the video, so between both of these, you got 10 minutes of work because this is 5 minutes, and this is 5 minutes. Once you do that, then you could easily figure out, okay, what are they discussing that's the same? I'm not going to give you that because I know what it is because I watched it and read it, but what is the same about each of them? Their topic is the same. I'm not going to tell you the topic, but their topic is the same. So you can put that here. Maybe some of the details they discuss maybe is the same. Okay, so that's what you're going to put in the middle. So it's almost like a Venn diagram, but I put it in as a chart instead. So omnivore's dilemma, the TED Talk, and then what is the same. Now, and it's only 3 to 5 things. The last step you're going to do for this is which one do you think was most effective at getting their point across? Do you think Mike Pollan in Omnivore's Dilemma was better at getting his point across and like proving his point? Or was the TED Talk, Burke Bear's TED Talk, the little boy, was his speech more effective as getting his point across? And then you explain why. You can also discuss in there the type of appeal that it is. So maybe that helps him persuade you. So was his appeal helpful? Was it because he used pathos or logos or ethos? All right. So that's today's assignment. Okay. And I also put in the assignment here at the bottom, because if you want to use quotes to describe it or help you, this is all the words to his speech. It's not that long. It's only 2 pages. So this is literally Burke Bear's. And what I did is I went through it and I bolded every section that I thought was very important that you should know. So all those bolded information, all those bolded sentences or parts of a sentence are there to help you know that those are important things that he discussed in his speech. Okay, so feel free to use that. You have everything that you need to complete this, as long as you did it. Now, of course, if you turned in assignments blank, like a few of you did, I may just call you out now, Farad, Daquan, and Bernari. If you just want to turn in stuff completely blank and not do it, then you're going to have a lot of trouble with this, because you obviously didn't do it. And I'm going to stress again that what you're doing here is actually part of your essay, which you're starting next week. Your essay is to compare and contrast these two, Omnivore's Dilemma and the TED Talk, and explain who did a better job of getting across their purpose, their author's purpose. So, and you have to use evidence. So I already have an evidence chart made. I already have a template made for you. I have everything already made for the essay for next week. You're going to be starting it next week. So Tuesday, we're going to be doing the unpacking the prompt Google Doc that I always make, and then you're going to be writing your claim next week. And then on I believe Thursday, you're going to be starting your body paragraph. I already wrote a model essay already, so you guys can look at the model essay that I have in the template, and then that will help you write your body paragraph. You have to find evidence. That's already done too. So everything is there for you. I know this is not ideal. I know it kind of stinks writing another essay, but it's got to be done. It was created by the head of the English department. They want us to do this. Everybody in 8th grade is doing this. Everybody, actually, I think, across the district who uses the same curriculum is also doing this. You have to get this last performance task done, all right? So I feel you. I didn't want to do it either, but it's got to be done, all right? So, like I said, need help, okay? A lot of you did not turn in the last essay. If you don't turn in this essay, you will most likely fail this marking period. Some of you are already failing already. I think I have 2 people that are already failing English because they didn't turn that in, and they're not turning in any other assignments. They're just turning them in blank. So if you're already failing, you're definitely going to fail if you don't turn this in. And if you're not failing now and you don't turn in this next one, you will fail. So I want to stress that. I can't stress that enough. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but that's the way it's going to be. All right. Questions, comments. I'm not making a Google Meet mandatory this time. Even only 3 people did it anyway last time. But you need help. That's what you do. You say, "Hey, Miss Mars, I need a Google Meet. Hey, Miss Mars, can you call my parents and talk to me on the phone about it? Hey, Miss Mars, I need help. Can you walk me through this on my Google Doc or my Google Slides and walk me through it, online?" Or message me on Google Classroom, or message me on Google Remind. Remind. I can't, I don't know what else you guys need me to do to help you. I don't know if you need help until you tell me. All right. So please, 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 please reach out if you need help. If you have questions, any of that, I am always here. I am home. I'm not really doing too much. So this is what I'm here for, is to help you with your work. All right. And hopefully everybody turn in their social studies project that is due today at 11 o'clock. Of course, if you turn in a little bit later, I'm not going to penalize you for that, but it is due today, and then you're going to be starting World War II in social studies. All right, guys, Have a great day. Have a great weekend if I don't talk to you. And I'll see you next week.